Everybody hands go up. And they stay there. And they say yeah. And they stay there. Up, down, up, down. Cause all I do is win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air. Make them stay there. Ludacris going in on the verse cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it in my folks locked down. I never went nowhere. What they saying, Luda's back. Blame it on that contour. The hood call it Ludayak. And I'm on this foolish track. So I spit my foolish flow. My hands go up and down like strippers' booties go. My verses still be serving tight like a million birds. Last time on a college remix, now I'm on the original version. Ain't never count me out. Y'all better count me in. Got 20 bank accounts. Accountants count me in. Make millions every year. The South champion. Cause all I do is win, no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get it up. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Up, down, cause all I do is win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there. Swerving in my low, head on the swivel, you know serving me's a no. Clean as a whistle as I pull out in my Rolls Royce. Yellow bone passenger, they see it, they say,
giving people a chance to come in. We still got a minute or so.
Ask you what you laughing at. Represent that hood life. Dirty money, better get your hood right. We come together holding hands and holler hood life. We all strapping all black, it's like
exactly. We rock. Good morning, Maryland.
All I do is win, no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get it up. And every time I step up in the building, everybody
good morning, everybody.
And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Down. Cause all I do is win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them.
Happy Saturday. Hey, Cynthia. Oh, I see Hanaya. She on hold with us too, y'all. Happy Saturday, Instagram. Y'all are coming on in the building. I know we just got off last night, but, Saturday we want to do early because we know people have stuff to do. Hey, Christine. We got Sharon, Monica, P-Bet, Davita. Happy Saturday. We know a lot more people will be joining us momentarily, but we are going to start. Today is all about testimonials. So I know. Y'all say, oh, I gotta take these glasses off because y'all know I can't see. Hey, Shay. So typically people want to hear from other people who have traveled. Like we can say, and we gon' say all good things about our business, right? But we are bringing on some people who've traveled with us before, and they are going to give their testimonials. Now, Instagram, you'll be able to hear them because I'll turn it up, but you won't be able to see them because they will be on our live stream that we are live streaming on our YouTube and Facebook pages, okay? But you'll be able to hear them. Now, we got 2 people that are coming. If I got 2 more that have traveled with us before or been to an event with us before and you are okay with joining us, let me know and I will email you the invite now and you can log on at 11:30. But it's a great to put a face with a name. Where are we based out of? I'm getting there now, Monique. So I know yesterday we jumped in, like boom, we jumped on right on in. And I did not even formally introduce myself. We have a lot of newbies here. And so I want to formally introduce myself. I am Dacia, one of the owners of Ladies Luggage, as it says on the screen. Again, on the live stream. I am Ladies CEO. And again, I am one of the owners of Ladies Luggage. And we have been in existence since April 4th, 2015. We sat at a table in Starbucks and decided that we wanted to help other African American women between the ages of 40 and 57 see the world in a different light. And more importantly, see it without having to wait on others, right? Because we all know how this goes. So like we got all the girls together and we like, boom, we want to do a girls trip, right? And so we got 11 of us like, girl, yeah, we're going to go to Jamaica. It's going to be the bomb and we finna have a good time and we're going to do bop, bop, band, the boom. So now you got the one girl who, the planner, that's me. And so you get on the computer and you like, girl, yeah, I found this. And we got 2 choices of hotel. So then everybody picked the date. Then we picked the hotel, right? So we got the resort, and now we're like, okay, and we got the date, and then we come back, and we like, so here's what it's gonna cost. Here's what the deposit's gonna be. And so now you get the group chat, and they like, so let me get back to you. Let me see if I can get the time off work. Now you voted on the date. Okay, you voted on the date, but now you got to get back to us and make sure you can get off. And then you like, that's a little bit much. So what about if we, when I went to Jamaica in 2014, it wasn't that much, and it's 2020. Sis, milk don't even cost the same as it cost in 2014. Okay. And then so now deposit due date is here now, right? Deposit due date is here. And you like, everybody need $100, right? Everybody need $100. And so 3 people paid $100 on time. And then you come back and they like, okay, I'm paying Friday, right? And so you go out on the limb because these your girls. You like, okay, I'm gonna pay your deposit for you and then just pay me back on Friday. And so you pay deposit for 10 people, right? Pay deposit for 10 people. And then Friday come, crickets, right? Crickets. Nobody, no, the other people ain't paid. The 3 people, so the other 7 people, they ain't paid nothing. And then they're like, I can't go. I have no babysitter. My boss said no. Wanda, no, you're not at the age range. I got you in a minute. We got all these excuses. So now we down to the 3 people. And that's it. And so you started with 11, and now you got 3. And you done put your money down for the other 7. They ain't called you. They ain't said, hey, here go your $100 back, and then you get time to pay final payment. And now it's just you and one other person. So it's 2 of y'all from 11 to 2. And you like, whoa, this is crazy, right? And so we decided that we wanted to create a space where we can say, whether they go or not, I'm going. Okay? Whether they go or not, I'm going. And that is how Ladies Luggage was created. In Starbucks, after we had been traveling together before, myself and Ronnie, and having our own travel businesses outside of Ladies Luggage. Because then when I thought about it, I'm like, I've been doing this forever. My sister's on here, Rachel, and I'm like, bro, I planned our senior class trip. Although I was not able to personally attend, I planned our senior class trip. It was a cruise to the Bahamas, but I was the event planner for that. And I was like, girl, you've been doing this like all your life, right? And I absolutely love doing it. It is my passion. I eat, sleep, and breathe travel, y'all. So, someone was asking, like, how do you keep up with all the travel trends? Like, it's just like someone who is a physician or someone who is a nurse or someone who's a meteorologist. Like, you have to keep up with the trends in your business. And that's what I do. This is what I do every day. This is my full-time job. Okay, this is my full-time job. So every day, and I know I'm sure it drives my husband crazy. 7 days a week, I live travel. Okay, this is what I do 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Okay, I do all the planning for our group. See, Monique, and then you be ready to bust ahead because people don't get it. Like, this is work, honey. This is work. This ain't for play. This is for real. Okay. But that is what we do. That is how we became who we are. And if you see in this background, we still have totes packed up. I am a new transplant to the Atlanta area. I am was born and raised in Chicagoland, just moved to the Atlanta area a month ago, a little bit over a month ago. And so still transitioning and loving it because the weather, not just the weather, but I really haven't been outside of the house because Amarian, Amaricron, whoever he is, whoever they are, they fierce out in these streets. So I've been in the house. So I haven't really gotten a chance to explore, although I've been to Atlanta quite a few times. But new to the Atlanta area, and yeah. This is me. You probably won't see my business partner a lot. Her name is Ronetta. Again, we are in our 40s, and she's a late bloomer, and so she has a almost 2-year-old and an almost 5-year-old. My grandkids are that age, y'all. Listen, I can't do no. My grandkids are that age, so she's a new mom, and so and she's not real good on she ain't real big on social media. So you guys will see her on some of the trips, and if you have questions about payments and things like that, you'll see her. She's the money's girl. She's the CFO. Let's see. Deborah said, that doesn't surprise me. They say your passion is what drew me to the group as opposed to others. Oh, thank you, Deborah. I appreciate that so much. D, so listen. She just said, I hope Amarian and his cousins does not affect our trips. So we were talking about that yesterday, and we were talking about how I watch that very closely. Okay. I am very adamant about making sure I know what's going on and what the numbers are looking like as it pertains to our destinations that we're going to. That is the reason why we were not in South Africa, because the numbers were ridiculously crazy during that time. But another thing is, like, for our trip coming up to the New Edition concert in Tampa. So we decided to go to Tampa. It was like, that was one of the better locations to go as far as people getting flights, because flights are really cheap. If you're going from Chicagoland, I heard that flights are like $69 to Tampa. So if you haven't gotten your flights yet on Southwest, I heard the flights are like $69 each way. And we love a beach. So where else can you go in April with the beach? It's going to be warm. Florida, right? So we're going to Tampa, but everyone that is going with us has to be vaccinated, okay? And we'll still have to have a negative COVID test. Now, I don't just talk about it. We get a negative COVID test and we are vaccinated as well. So that's one of the things we try to make sure that we are keeping everyone safe. I say that when you use my hashtag, run me my hoodie. I'm not finna play. Sis, I'm not finna play with y'all. It's too early to play with y'all on this blue app. Monique, yes, go to our website. Someone was asking about the Tampa trip earlier. It's under special events. So listen, we have VIPs, right? And VIPs are people who have traveled with us 3 or more times, okay? And so they were on my heels about this Tampa trip. So most of the work that we do on our own, either ourselves or we have 2 assistants, right? So it's a lot of work to put something directly onto the website, because you have to go build the back end. You have to get this and that and the other. So I ain't had time to put the Tampa trip on the website. So I had to put it under special events, because that only takes me like, 6 hours to do as opposed to a day. So the Tampa trip, the New Edition trip, is on the website under special events, because it couldn't hit the trip list because they was not playing with me. So let me put luggage.com. And then when you go, you just go to the top of the page and it will say local and special events, and you can do it there. Okay. Let's see. It says, I'll be looking next week for tickets and events if it's still open. Yes, we got like 8 spots open for that. Phyllis, let's see. I'm new to the group, and I am glad that you addressed the health concern in regarding to travel with changes. Yes, and we're very adamant about that. Like, yeah. before Omicron, became prevalent, all of our trips required, whether our destination required um, um, vaccine or COVID test or not, everyone was required to have a negative COVID test to travel with us. Okay. I'm this is the group. I'm glad you addressed the health. Where are you guys staying in Tampa? I'll be there for the concert with my husband. That's home for me. I'd like to meet you guys. We are staying at Embassy Suites Airport. The street name starts with a W. It's like West something. That's what we're saying. West something. You mentioned spots available for New Edition show. Can you give more info? So we have one room available still. Okay, one room still available, and we have 8 tickets still available for the concert. Outside of that, so pretty much we have 9 tickets available. No, 11, and then one room. What's the requirement for negative test? 48 or 72? 72. It's so hard sometimes to get. So 3 days. So I'm not gonna say hours because that makes a difference some places you go. So 3 days before arrival, you need to have your take a test, a COVID test. 48 hours sometimes is problematic because, like right now in the Atlanta area, you cannot get a COVID test. It's like a week and a half out, almost 2 weeks. Can that one room be a double for 2 people? Absolutely. That's why I said 11, because we got enough tickets for 11 people. But just enough rooms for just that one room. So 2 people can be in that one room. A lot of people were booking singles though. Okay. Let's see if there's any more questions. Oh, there you go. See, that's what the VIPs do. West Shore is the street name. How many ladies will be in Tampa? I think we are at 19 or 20, something like that. 19 or 20 people right now, but we have enough space for 30, and that's what we'll probably end up at the 30. Okay. Yes, you are. Davita's going to Tampa. Let me go over my list. Let me look at my paper, y'all, because like I said, I didn't introduce myself yesterday, and so I had to do that. Before we bring on our guests. Who else? Nobody else said. Melody, you want to come on? Do you think it would be possible to add more rooms? So we could. We just want to see. We want to sell this out first. We want to sell out the tickets and the rooms that we already have, and then we'll go to our vendor and ask for more if we see where more is needed. Okay. Don't forget about the brunch. I'm talking about that. It's on my list. It's on my list. Let's see. One last question. Are there box seats or regular seating? Child, we going all suites, honey. All suite. We in a suite. We have a what they call it? A lounge area for the group. We have seats in the lounge area. We have open bar for 3 hours. We have a buffet. We going all out. Okay. We decided we did not want regular seats. Okay. We going all out. We are in a lounge area. It's private to our group. And we have, like I said, open bar for 3 hours and a buffet for 3 hours. Food. Okay. Say what now? Yes, honey. Yes. We voted on a suite, and then they gave us a lounge area. Okay. So yes, we are. It's only us and open bar, and we got room to dance. She's like, y'all got room to dance, do all y'all, do whatever y'all want to do in y'all own little personal space. Okay. So that's what we have for the New Edition concert. Let's see. So yesterday we talked about our new venture that we are starting this year. We do not have a stop date, but our start date for our Fit for These Flights movement starts on this Monday. Okay. Fit for These Flights. We did a poll in the group, and if you're new to the group, go back in there and see where we started this whole thing at, because actually it may have started last May when we started booking our girl trip. We wanted to be like Snatched. from the grill, right? And so then we talked about it and then it was gone. And now we are back to it. It's a new year. We are going to start our travels. With the very first trip for this year is going to be the New Edition trip to Tampa. And so we are starting our fitness movement as a group. And we have coined it Fit for These Flights. Okay. Again, there is no end date right now, but we are starting Monday. These are the requirements. A minimum of 3 days of movement. You don't have to have a gym membership if you want to just walk, jump rope. 3 days of movement is required. We will all get the it's not called fitness, it's called Fitness Pal. Let me see the actual name of the app. The Fit app, the Fitness Pal app. We will send out an email to show you where the link is. It's in your Google Play Store or iOS store. So we all have to have that app. You don't have to have an accountability group, but if you are in, My Fitness Pal, if you are in the Facebook group, you can get an accountability partner, or you can create a group if you all want a group. We are going to have a monthly Zoom call so that we can talk about our wins, some things that we don't want to talk about in a public group. Okay. Now, if you want to post some of your things, some of your wins in the group, that's great too. We would love for you to share like snack ideas, meals that you've prepared that you like. That kind of thing can be posted in the group, but we will get more in depth on our private Zoom meetings where it's just those of us that are part of the fitness movement on that once per Sunday call. Okay. So again, nothing, you don't have to have specific diets. A lot of us are going to do keto. I showed them last night. I purchased some keto books, magazines at Walgreens. Y'all, they still sell magazines. Yep. So I purchased a few of these keto magazines, not at Walgreens, at Walmart. Okay. I purchased a few of these. They have like a whole lot of different recipes. I'll share some of the recipes in these if anyone is interested in doing keto. Okay. I'll post some of the recipes that are in here. I've used keto before and I showed them last night as well. This is another good product that I use. It's Liver Focus from JJ Smith. Listen, it melts that back fat like for real, but you sweat like a slave. Yeah. And it works. I took it for like a month and a half, and it really does work. Okay. And this is JJ Smith. If you are familiar with the green smoothie cleanse, that is one of her products. And so, like I said, there's no particular diet required, but it is just a fitness movement. Okay. So that will start on Monday. And so you can go into the Facebook group because the page is a little different. Yes, we have the page and the page is more informational. But the Facebook group is where we are able to share more, share photos. People can share their experiences. You can share, hey, Marianne, you can share recipes and things like that. You cannot do that on the Facebook page. So in the group, this is where we'll be sharing these type of things. And finally, before we get our past guests on the line, we did not mention this last night. We talked about the badges and how you have to post your badges every day. The badges will allow you to be entered for a chance to win a prize, and this is daily for the whole 4 days. And once our assistant counts up, puts all the people's names that posted by 11:59 p.m. yesterday on the wheel, we will announce our winner from yesterday. But in addition to that, we are going to have a grand prize winner. And in order to be put in the drawing for the grand prize winner, you have to be engaged, which means commenting on posts, sharing people's posts, making sure you post your badges, just being engaged in the Facebook group. Okay. And from those people, we will be pulling for a MEP, which is a most engaged person. Typically, that person wins a Southwest gift card. We're not sure what the prize is going to be this time, but that's been the prize for the last 3 challenges, I believe. So probably will be a Southwest gift card. So make sure that you are posting in the group, that you are engaging, that you're commenting and all that kind of stuff. And we want to make sure you guys are sharing. So I know you may be able to share on Instagram, but share that you're here, share the broadcast with people outside of the group. Okay. So go ahead and start sharing now. You can share. I need to join the group. Yes, make sure you join the group. In order to get in the group, we have like 4 admin. I think I'm gonna add a couple of more. You have to answer the questions, sis, because the admin ain't letting you in without it. They ain't letting you in without the questions answered. Okay. I tried to copy my badge, but it wouldn't work. Am I doing something wrong? What you mean? You just need to like download it and post it. Okay. Oh, see, Deborah put the Liver Focus link into the group, so you guys can grab that. I had to leave early yesterday. Can you pin what you share in the Facebook group? The yesterday's live is in the Facebook group. I'm going back to see if I have questions. Instagram, I'll go back with you in a second. I'm new here and look forward to getting to know all. Anyone else from Chicago? Nikki, the majority of us are Chicagolanders. That is where our home base is and where a large amount of our clients are from. I've gathered my containers today to start meal prepping because I fall off if I have to struggle to eat. That is the truth, Deborah. Like, that is the truth, Ruth. Like, making sure you have meals already planned out is very important, especially like, you're working 9 to 5, you got kids, family, all that. It's very important to know what you're going to eat before. Y'all are going to have fun on that New Edition trip, which I prefer to get my tickets to Boston. Yes, it's about to be lit. We're having a beach day with cabanas and all of that in our Tampa. That's why I mess with y'all. Usually showing out on these trips. Come on, Shanine. Come on. Let's see, Ladies Luggage. I swear they never disappoint. Who said that? I can't see. Somebody didn't put their name. Somebody didn't put their name, so I can't see who said that. Said Ladies and Luggage is a shit. You know what I'm saying? They never disappoint. Y'all know I be trying not to cuss on this blue app. Tickets are still available, Tish. Tickets are still available. Like I said, we have 1 room and then we have like 8 tickets. So glad I caught the live. Yes, Tanya, thank you for joining us. I was born and raised in Chicago, but I'm living in Houston. Yes, I was born and raised in Chicago. I lived for 19 years in Northwest Indiana. And just recently, like a month ago, we moved to the Atlanta area. Let's see. That was Lori. Lori, how come I can't see you? Anyone from Maryland, I would love to connect in the future. And we are like the Atlanta area people. We will be having a meetup soon. And now the last thing, since we're talking about meetups, we used to do monthly meetups. Okay, there was monthly meetups that we used to do in Chicagoland, and so we are probably not going to get back to monthly, but we are getting back. Yes, Lori, I can see you now. We are getting back to our meetups. Our very first meetup of 2022 is going to be in Chicagoland. So all of you who've already booked your ticket, have already paid for your ticket. So here's the thing. We all saw the article, like we shared it in the group about Nipsey's. And so I've been back and forth with the owner and they don't know what the future holds for them due to, what is going on. Okay. So I wanted to make sure that we were secure and that we had a space when meet up in Atlanta. I don't know yet, Karen. I got to figure it out. I got to see how my calendar looking. But I'll definitely keep y'all posted because I know Chi-Town to come on in. We reached out to quite a few other Black-owned establishments to host us. And some of them, their prices were ridiculous. And so we are right now, we're between one of two places. And I'm more leaning toward one. We are between, it's called Frontier, which is also a Black owned. It's on Milwaukee Avenue, and Tilly's. Now, I'm leaning more towards Tilly's because number one, it's free parking. Number two, it's not that far from our original destination, the original place that we were going to meet at. And number three, they offer still the bottomless um, mimosas. Now, Frontier is we've been there before. We hosted a Derby Day event there, and it was great. But their prices are a lot higher than what we anticipated, and you got to fold your car up and take it inside with you because ain't no parking. Okay, so I'm really leaning towards Tilly's. They've already told me that we're confirmed. Y'all know I'm booking everywhere, and I'm just gonna speak with the ladies at Tilly's one more time. Tilly's is cool, and it will be brunch. We wouldn't be there at night, with the younger crowd, so we would have our own space. The only thing about any of the other destinations is we will not have it to ourselves, but with 40 of us, maybe. Okay, so we still have 6 spots for that available. So we are at 34 people have already been confirmed. And so I will keep you guys posted, and probably within the next week, we'll have definite answers for that. Okay. I would like to sign up for the Chicago meetup. Yes. Go to our website, and it's under local events. Okay. It's under local events right by the the new edition event. I haven't been to Tilly's in a while, but it should be a good spot. Yeah. And like I said, I like the fact that it's free parking. We don't have to worry about where we're going to park at. We still get the bottomless mimosas. Their food is pretty decent. I'm going to definitely make sure of what's on the menu and things like that. We may have to order off the menu, which is still fine. We'll give you guys options. And yeah, it's just a lot. It's closer to where we were going to be in the first place. Okay. What date is that again? It's on March 5th. It's on March 5th. I've already booked my airline ticket and my hotel to come home. Okay. North Milwaukee and Chicago. Yeah, Frontier is on North Milwaukee, and y'all already know when you hit that west side, it's a done deal for parking. It's a done deal. You have to do a meetup in Atlanta. We are for sure. We are. I know a spot that I want. I know the spot that I want to have it at. But I just have to get dates together. I'm originally from Chicago, but now living in Huntsville area. Oh, Alabama. I'm definitely be at the Atlanta meetup. Yes, because you're down the street from Atlanta. Okay, let's see. Somebody said something on Instagram. Any recommendations for hotels if you want to fly in for the brunch? If you're flying in and you're flying into Midway, I would definitely say check out all of the hotels at the Midway. They have their own like little plaza thing. It's like 6 hotels right there. I think all of them are Marriott brands. It's like Fairfield Inn, Courtyard Marriott, Spring Hill Suites, all of those is like right near Midway. Or if you want to do something like in Lansing, Illinois, because if we're going to do Tilly's is in that area. But I would definitely say, especially if you're going to rent a vehicle, I would say stay near the airport. Okay. We are going to stay like in the Hammond area because definitely we're going to visit family while we're here. Okay. That Patron tree is lit though. What Patron tree? You see a Patron tree? Where? You talking about me, Lord? Okay, so 2 of our past guests are online, and we are about to have them to talk about their experiences traveling with Ladies and Luggage. Now, if you have traveled with us before, because we would like to have 4, if you've traveled with us before and you want to, you still have time to join us, I can send you the invite now. Everybody don't be shy. Where you at? I just saw somebody and I said, what Melody? Melody is on here. I saw Karen on here. Who else I see on here? Lanita, you here? Lori, where y'all at? Oh, Pastor Patron trees. So where y'all at? I need two more of you guys to volunteer. Okay. I'm shy, but I'm here. See? And she ain't shy. She telling the tale, y'all. She's telling the whole tale. Listen here. But we are about to add them. And let us see. She said she not shy. So Instagram, I'm gonna turn it up. Y'all see, I have to squint so you can hear them. And again, somebody said I'm here. Says who is that? Lanita, is that you? I can't see your name. Y'all look, my our designer is the dopest. Like she gave me this gift, and I'm not a football fan, but this was a going away gift. Um, this was a going away gift for us. It said a natural bears girl. Although I'm not, Daphne says I'm finna send you the link. But this was her going away gift. She did one for me and one for my husband. So cute. Okay, I'm about to send. Oh, did she say the good Daphne? I'm finna hang up on her. We can't tell y'all that story though. I'm finna give me 1 second. I'm gonna send Daphne the link to join us. And then I'm going to introduce Valerie and Hanaya. Hold on. Since I'm sending you the link right now. She said the good Daphne. Whew, if y'all just knew some of the stories, Lord. Okay, link is sent. Link is sent, sis. So again, I know that a lot of people say, companies get online and they sing their own praises because we do too. But you guys would love to hear that from people who've traveled with us. Now, yeah, I know where's Lanita. I don't see her. I can't text her because I'm on. I got Instagram on my phone. But we wanted to bring people who traveled with us before and let them tell you about their experiences, or their experience with traveling with us. Okay, so Hana, you want to go first? So you don't be so nervous.
Hi.
Hey, this is Hanaya and Valerie. Hanaya traveled with us recently. Valerie traveled with us to we froze, but we had fun to Minnesota to see the Purple Palace. And so we're gonna let Hanaya go first because she looks nervous. Come on, Hanaya. We're gonna I'm gonna mute you, Valerie, so we won't have background noise. I don't see the link. I just emailed it.
Hi, everyone. I traveled with Ladies Luggage October, and I had a good time. It's an experience. It was 6 of us, maybe 8. I lost count, but I had a very good time. I still speak to Lanita, Alana, and Desiree every now and again. Every few days, we still talk. I traveled from Jersey. I came by myself. I wasn't too scared. Anything I had a problem with, like once I got to Maldives and didn't know which way to go, the girls texted me to tell me which booth to go to. Once I got there, they had a drink for me. I had a very good time. They were very entertaining. They learned some lingo. They're very friendly, like they're like motherly, like they were very. I had a good time. I had a good time.
So, if you could say like what was the best part of the experience for you? Oh, there's Lanita. You coming on live, sis?
I text her. She better. She got me out of my whole comfort zone. The best part, I guess I'm not a breakfast person, and as you know, I don't like people because I work where I work. But I think just getting together every morning or every afternoon to close out the place that we always have breakfast in, just to sit and talk and just to reminisce about the night before or at home life or whatever the case is. So I think that was my best part.
Yeah. And I think for us, I think every trip we have those moments where we, sit and chat and just talk like we've been knowing each other like forever and ever. I think they closed us
Clearly.
out breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They was like, you ain't got to go back to your room.
But you got to get up out of here.
But you got to get up.
And no, the best part is they had the white party, and we knew that the breeze was coming, and we know what the breeze meant, and we all hauled tail to our rooms just in the nick of time.
That was probably the most hilarious part of the trip. So a couple of times while we were in the Maldives, it like rain, like torrential rain. Okay. So we experienced it one time when so it got this like amazing breeze came across like and we was like, oh, that feel good. And then like the next second it was like whoosh, like rain was falling on us like buckets. And so we're trying to run in the sand to get back, to our room. Okay. So now we're at the white party. So we cute. We got on our all white and we sitting at the dinner table, right? And so here comes this same breeze. We all looked at each other like, oh no, I'm talking about we ran. The GM was like, where y'all going? We was like, we out. We know what that breeze means. Literally, as soon as I closed my room door.
Lanita said send her the link.
Oh, as soon as I closed my room door, it was like the heavens open. My husband was like, you literally just made it out of the skin of your chinny. Like we was, and those people were sitting out there just like chilling on, and it was on the beach.
And the food.
We were like, all the food is wet. There's no way that because everything was on the beach. And I'm talking about when we felt that breeze.
We knew it was time to go.
The way we jumped up from that table.
We was gone. And mind you, was on the other side. Our rules was on the other side.
The GM trying to talk to us, and we was like, okay,
it's about to rain. It's about to rain.
We gotta go, bro.
So no, I always say that it's an experience to go afar or go abroad to experience how others live compared to we're accustomed to the United States. So I've had it's an experience. It's always something like I always say, if I ever get Alzheimer's, at least I can remember something that's etched in my head of an experience that I did.
Yes, okay, I'm sending Anita the link.
So it was an experience. It was nice.
Yes, and
it's better than this cold now.
I know. And even the weather didn't make it back. It's like there were probably 2 or 3 days where it rained, but we made the best of it. We would get up and go underneath the umbrella part and come back, go sit in a restaurant, things like that. So, and then just the camaraderie for me, like sitting around, just talking and drinking.
And the people got to know us.
Yeah,
it was like, oh, y'all sit over there.
Like, somebody sitting at y'all table? We was like, who?
Exactly. So it was nice.
Cool.
It was nice.
Yeah.
Especially the little boy eating off the floor and kept doing it.
And one thing I will say that we learned on this particular trip, because we've been to the Maldives before, like we say that Club Med, and Club Med is more European geared. And so it was like these people had never saw African Americans before. Like the children even stared
at us. Take a picture. It lasts longer.
Oh my God. It was kind of crazy for us. And but yeah, it was a great trip. It was a great trip. Thank you, girl.
You're welcome.
Okay. Y'all, she wasn't nervous. She wasn't nervous. So now we're going to bring up Valerie. Valerie, can you unmute yourself, or do I need to unmute you?
Nope, okay. I got it.
Cool. Like I said, Valerie went with us to the Purple Palace. We kind of froze a little bit.
It was just a tad.
But we had a great trip. So I'm giving the floor over to Valerie.
It was. So I, Daisha, travel a lot with your business partner.
Yes.
So I discovered Ladies in Luggage, and I was like, wow, they do domestic trips. This is great. So I went, Soror and of mine and myself, we booked a trip. And the biggest standout for me was just like Hanaya was saying. It just felt like you were with family. Tion was our driver, you know, and we would sit around. Remember the little room in the hotel, like up the little stairs
Yes,
in the building? Uh-huh.
yes. We
We
had
would
pizza
sit
and
there and just go over the day and just, talk about stuff we probably shouldn't have been talking about, but we did it anyway. Um, and just feeling like, all your needs were met, they made sure that you were fine. There was nothing lacking. Everything ran smooth. The Mexican place, remember the Mexican place? That was hot. Like, and it just felt like, now I knew only one person there, but it just felt like you were just among friends, family, I'm that one, I'm not good at keeping in touch with folks, so I'm just going to put that disclaimer out there. Just like Hanaya, wherever you work at, I work with crazy people. So, and I'm on, and I say crazy people just because of my coworkers, but I really work with like foster care youth and, children's services. So, I do a lot of talking and, you know, de-escalating. So when I'm not at work, I generally don't communicate too much because I just get tired of talking. But when I tell you that hooked me, that one trip, I was like, okay. So now I'd be like stalking the pages, like to see like what trips are coming up. So I'm booked for the ski trip. Now I don't ski. I got a new knee that I just had knee replacement. So I'm gonna be sitting around. I'll be the pocketbook holding lady, watch all your valuables. That's gonna be my position. Um, but it was just really, I can't really tell you, it was just a good experience from the booking to the communication, to the making sure your needs are met. I mean, we had a conversation, okay, well, where are we going to eat? And you know they should really focus this on the Black experience. So wherever we went, it was like a Black owned establishment, and just that whole experience. So if you're not booked, I will tell you, you really, really, really should book a trip, because you're not going to get that attention to detail. You're not going to get that level of customer service. You're not going to get that really genuine interaction to make sure that you are good pre-trip, during the trip, post-trip. um, you get it. And Daisha stays engaged. She does, these lives with us, and she's really good at informing you of, what's changing, what's coming up, what you need to do, what you need to look out for. So, and she does that seamlessly, like, no effort, no penalty, ask a question and she answers it. So I can't, big up enough Ladies and Luggage. Um, and I look forward to, the travel experiences. I was down for like, well, COVID had everybody down, but I was down because of the surgery. But I'm back, and we ready to go.
we ready to go.
Ready to go. So
Thank
if
you.
you haven't booked, it's just been a great experience, Stacia. So I thank you, your team, everybody behind the time, Mr. Tion. He ain't seen me in a minute, but I ain't forget about him. But
She's
they are really great. I'm older than them, but they treated me like I was their child. And that's just how you feel,
Yeah.
like you just part of their family, and they take care of you in that manner. So thanks again, Daisha, for all that you do.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Now, next is Daphne. We call it a good Daphne. We ain't gonna tell you why we call it a good Daphne. But the good Daphne is here. And listen, this is one of the biggest things for me with this travel, with doing this. Okay. So like you meet people and they absolutely become family. Okay. Um, most of the people that travel with us, we don't know them when we meet. When we get to our destination, we don't know them from booking to the end. And until we get to a destination. And so we met Daphne. I think her first trip was Cabo. And like, this is sis, y'all. This is like, I'm talking. We didn't, she's come and celebrated my husband and I's 20th anniversary with us. We've hung out when we went to Dallas. Like, this is the thing that I really love about the group, is we absolutely become family. And so that's important to me. And even when we can't travel, when we couldn't travel in 2020, we're still doing the virtual events. We're still talking. And so, yes, this is sis, y'all. So this is Daphne, the good Daphne. The good Daphne.
Hey, my sweetie. Girl, first of all, let me say this. I work nights. I just woke up. I look busted. All right. Let's start it right there. But yeah, Cabo was my first trip with Ladies and Luggage. And when I tell you, it was family from the start. And not the family that you don't like. The family that you like, that you don't mind hanging around with. Not the family that you want to see once a year for a reason. We had the best time. And the trips that I've taken with Ladies and Luggage, I've made lifelong friends on every trip. I love my Cabo, my Sharonda. Me and Sharonda have hung out since, and that's Tion's cousin. Me and Sharonda have hung out together beyond Ladies and Luggage. She's come to Dallas and visit, and I've been to Atlanta to visit. It's been so much fun. And Mashana, my love, I love her, and my baby girl Darshay. So I love all the friends that I've met on Ladies and Luggage, and we've had some great adventures. Cabo, when we took those 4-wheeler trips, and everybody kept getting stuck on them hills. Yeah.
Oh, that Nelly concert.
Oh, baby. Now that was the bomb. And I still say Shay got pregnant at the Nelly concert. I'm just sorry. I'm just putting all her business out there.
Lord.
We had so much fun. We stood up for 4 hours and waited for Nelly to perform. But it was such a good performance. I would do it again.
Yes.
With my bad knees and everything.
Now, let me tell y'all something about the good Daphne. She know all the songs. Do y'all hear me? I'm talking about from the country to she knows all the songs. Like, every song, no matter what genre it comes on, we like, girl, how you know that? What are you singing? Like, she knows all the songs, y'all. She was like twerking in the corner, like doing the ghosty Jones. Hey, she know all the music.
Now that was fun. With Tion spinning the wheel on the radio, said, "Okay, put it here," and I knew that song. So he turned it again. Okay, put it there. I knew that song. It was
all the songs.
That was funny.
Yes.
But we have had some, like I said, we've had some great adventures. We've been to my first trip was Cabo, and after that trip, I was hooked. I tried to take as many trips as I can. I haven't traveled as much as I could in the last couple years, but we're about to change that. Because, honey, I keep telling her every time, I need to win the lottery because I want to go on all the trips. I want to go on all the trips, every last one of them.
Yes, we cannot wait to see you again. Darshay was like, I miss you, good Daphne. Y'all, one day we're going to tell y'all this good Daphne story, and y'all going to be like,
yeah. I don't know. We might want to keep that under wraps.
That's like a fireside chat story.
Yeah, it is. That's why I was thinking I might have to take the glamping trip so we can roll that story out. Because, that is hilarious.
That thing. Oof.
Oh, Jesus. We're going to pray about that.
Yeah.
Because, Hunty. Yeah, that was good. But I took the first Maldives trip, which we enjoyed so much. We weren't at the resort. We were at one of the boutique hotels, and I loved it. That little boutique hotel was nice. We were
Yeah.
on the island with the native Maldivians, I guess that's the way you say it.
Yeah.
But and got to hang around the regular people, which was so cool, and got to meet them and see how they live their everyday lives, which is a great part of any international trip, to see the people that live there and how they live and how they interact with each other and in their daily lives. So we actually got to see that in the Maldives. It was really nice.
Yeah.
And we gave that boat, we gave them some business.
Did you hear
Every
me?
day.
Every day.
Every day.
So with
Every
the
day.
boat, so on the particular island that we stayed on the first time we went to the Maldives, it's a dry island, so there's no drinking at all. Okay. But they have what they call a floating bar. And so you had this, like, their expressway is boats. Okay.
Mhm.
The floating bar. So we took the boat to the floating bar maybe 2 or 3 times. Don't judge us. They had the best scrimps. Okay. So we took the boat to the floating bar like every single day that we were there. Okay. And then on the one thing that I like about the local island as opposed to where we were for Club Med, yes, those prawns were off the chain. Is the fact that we got to again see the locals and how they live. And every day at 4:00, the moms dropped their kids off to the dads and had tea. When I tell you they did not play about their tea time, I'm talking about the daddies had the babies, one on one arm, one on the back of the moped. They didn't care what you did with your kids at 4:00. The mamas dropped them kids off with them daddies every day at 4. So
Every
moms,
day.
yes, they would come to this little coffee shop next to where our hotel was, and they would congregate together and just have their tea and their coffee for their hour and not have to worry about being moms. Now, the island was 6 blocks long, but these women like literally dropped their kids off with them dads every day and had their hour to themselves. And we saw them every day, like the mom one playing like, bro, don't be late because I'm not playing with you. Get your kids and go on with y'all, do what y'all gonna do. Like, I don't know what y'all, take your lunch break. I don't know what y'all gonna do. Take them to work with you, but I got something to do at 4:00. Like, that was like one of the best parts of being on that local island. We tried to get back there for this trip, and COVID and his cousins was like, no, stay where you at.
Exactly.
You can't come here.
Exactly. And then I also took the trip to Cuba. We did the oh yeah, Cuba was, oh man. I hope they open Cuba up again, because that was one cruise that I would definitely take again.
Yeah, that was a great
cruised to Cuba, got to stay in Cuba for 2 days, and then we did, the private island one day. But Cuba was amazing. Especially, we did an 8-hour tour and walked all over Havana, Cuba.
We sweated.
Oh yeah.
I broke my good sandal on them cobblestone streets. Glad I had my gym shoes in my backpack. But yes, it was a great trip. I absolutely loved it until my husband, we were eating lunch. And so it was a little boy, who we thought was his mom. And he came to the restaurant and he made us, it was
paper
4
flowers.
Ladies. Yes, he made us these flowers that we put, in our ear, right? And so my husband decided to give him a tip. We didn't know what happened. So we were still eating our lunch, and then we like blinked and turned. It was 11 kids outside this restaurant. Y'all, he did the hootie hoo after my husband gave him this tip. Oh my God. Y'all, we could not get out of the restaurant. They were begging for money. They was like, please, 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 can I have a dollar? Like, and I'm like, how much doggone money did you give this boy? Like, he was like, I only gave him $10. Bro, Like these kids, like literally our drivers, we were in the cars. We had 2 cars. The drivers literally had to like tell the kids, like it was probably about 20 to 30 kids outside this restaurant asking us for money. Like no joke. Like
Exactly.
we were just like, wait, what in the heck is happening right now? And I'm like, how much money did you give him? He's like, I only gave him $10. Those kids they surrounded
Everywhere.
Yes.
They were everywhere.
We like blinked and they were just standing there. And I was like, oh my God. But yeah, it was a great trip. And then the dancing we didn't dance, we watched them dance at the club we went to that night.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. And being able to go to the little shops and buy real Cuban cigars and real Cuban rum, that was amazing. It was so good.
Yeah.
And the food was delicious. We just had a great time. Even though we did take a picture on the boat with somebody else's child, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
It was a great trip. It was a great trip. And then like I'm absolutely still grateful for you spending my husband and our 20th wedding anniversary with us in Vegas. Although we froze.
Oh yeah, we froze. How you freeze in Vegas?
It snowed.
I had to take my good coat.
It snowed. We got off the plane. It had snowed in Vegas, and we were like, "I know you're lying," but we still had fun.
We did. We had a great time.
Yeah,
we had a great time. But all of the trips, like I said, all the adventures and everything, it has been so wonderful. And it's like traveling with family you like, that you want to hang out with. So. And every trip I've made I met somebody new, made a great friend, and had the best time. So I can't wait to get back out in these travel streets again.
I know, me too. I'm ready. Yes, Karen. Oh, Lanita must have to hang up. If you guys have questions, I don't know if you ladies can stay for a minute. So if they have questions for you,
yep.
If you have specific questions for them, we had Lanita. I don't know if her service went out or she may call back. But if you guys have questions for them, I can read the questions. I'm going to go back through. Let me see if I have to see any on Instagram. Never traveled with you yet. Been following since you planned the cruise for Darius. It was very well put together. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Let's see. If you hadn't already booked 2 trips, I will be looking again. Love these testimonies. Thanks, sis. We appreciate it. Like I said, like for me, it's work, but it's work I love to do. Like it drives my husband insane that I work 7 days a week. But it's absolutely what I love to do. Like I know I have to get off this live today. I got a meeting with my business partners. And then I need to be ready because our VIPs get to book Singapore tomorrow, and I ain't ready. So I got to so I got to work today, and then I got to make sure I work tomorrow to do, so yes. Oh, there's Lena. Let me let her talk.
I know another thing I want to say before you go forward is that when I first started traveling with Ladies and Luggage, I didn't have a roommate. And I didn't know anyone. And they matched me up with the roommates. Me and Darshea have been roommates ever since.
Yes.
And we have had a great time. And the last trip I took when we went to Vegas to see Usher, I met some great people, and we're gonna roommate for Hawaii. So it's been really good. It's been really good. So if you don't know anybody, if you've never taken a trip with them, don't worry. They will match you up with a good roommate. Well, we hope it's a good roommate. and you'll be so enamored of everything that Ladies and Luggage does. They take such good attention to detail. You'll love it. You'll be able to travel with us again and again.
Cool. And someone just asked about that roommate matching. So Tisha, I hope that answers your question. Thank you, Sassy.
Love you.
Love you, girl. So now we have Lanita. She's lushy in Walmart. Y'all see them beams at the top? You in Walmart, sis?
I'm in Sam's. Look, y'all, I'm out here in these streets, and I have to keep my mask on, so I hope y'all can hear me, because the Omicron, Amaran, everybody, Ami is out here slowly,
We
and
can
I'm
hear
trying to
you.
get far out of here quick.
We can
But
hear you.
you can hear me?
Yep.
Oh, good. The segue to a roommate is a perfect segue for me. Hi, roomie up there. my I got matched with my roommate, and she was excellent. We had the best time. She's one of my good friends now. Ain't that right?
That's because they cuts up together. Period.
Yes, we did. We did everything together because we were best friends.
Got a note left on our door and everything.
Oh, cutting up. That's because we was cutting up.
So y'all, they got a note. Someone left a note on their door. After the first night, was it?
Yep, the first night. We hadn't even got a chance to start kicking it out, being loud yet.
They said that they were loud. They was like, "Hey neighbors, we're here on holiday," because again they were European. "We're here on holiday too, and y'all was loud, so keep yourself together." And we was
We was
like,
like, what? We didn't even do anything loud. She had some gospel music playing. That's about all.
but what I did not really appreciate was, okay, I get that you couldn't tell me exactly who it was, but they kind of downplayed their response to it,
Right.
like how they responded to it. So I did not like that part. They were like, well, they talked to us and they told us that they really didn't mean it. You did mean it. You wrote it.
You wrote it.
You wrote it. Like, what do you mean you didn't mean it?
Not just wrote it, you left it on our table.
Yes. So
You
the
meant it.
resort kind of downplayed that. And
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
Well, I'm not gonna stay on long because again, I'm out here in the streets. But I just want to say, every time I've traveled with Ladies and Luggage, which a lot of people know my stories. My first trip was Cabo. Had an amazing time. Didn't know nobody, and everybody was family before we left there. And every trip I've been on since have been connected with so many wonderful ladies. We have been drama free. Roommate matching been perfect. Travel experience, they take care. Like Dacia said the other day, all you do is pack your bags and go. She takes care of everything. You ain't got to worry about nothing. That's a blessing. Yes, you can go on a cheaper trip, but you're gonna have some kind of issues, or you got to do so much work to get it done. This one, you make your payments and you get ready to go. That's it. That's all. So that's my story,
And she's sticking to it.
and I'm sticking to it. Look, I ain't got to fake this one because it's the truth.
Yeah. And that's the one thing that we really pride ourselves on, making sure that we pay attention to detail and that we try to make sure that every I is dotted and T is crossed, because it just makes it. And even if it's you'll never see us sweat. Listen, there's sometimes that there's things happening and y'all might see me in the corner kind of looking like I'm cussing, because I probably am. Because I cuss out a vendor real quick about my clients, okay? So you might see me in a corner somewhere like, let me tell y'all something. I know, because like in Dubai, if you guys follow us and you saw that piece of trash yacht that they tried to give us in Dubai, listen here. Listen, I had to check myself before I went to jail in the Middle East, because I'm like, play with your mama. Do not play with me, sir. Because I don't know who clients finna get on this boat, because man, not you. I know you lying to me, but that's what we pride ourselves in, and making sure that if there is an issue, you'll never know. Y'all will never know about it until later. Y'all be like, wait, what happened? Because
Look, even when we were on our cruise and we had all kind of issues, because they said we couldn't go back to Puerto Rico. We had to go to Miami. When we got to Miami, our flights were done. We got on the plane, made it back to Chicago right before they shut down Midway Airport. If I had been to do that on my own, I would still probably be standing in Miami trying to get a flight.
yes, and that was crazy. Like, we were definitely on a cruise when the pandemic like just went haywire, when they were like started banning travel, when they were like, today is the last day you can travel. We got back to Puerto Rico. We were on an amazing cruise. We had a great time on that cruise, but we ported in and out of Puerto Rico. And so when we got back to Puerto Rico to disembark to go home, Puerto Rico said, Not today, ladies. Y'all can't come here. Y'all can't get off this boat here. And so, the captain finally came back and said, we can't get off here. So we have to extend the cruise. And now we have to go back. We have to go to Miami to disembark. Now, all of us had booked our flights from, of course, Puerto Rico to get back home. And so they opened up phone lines and internet, and we were able to connect with my business partner who had literally the day before just had a baby. Literally the day before just had a baby, and our assistant, and had them to change all of our flights, get us transportation. We even booked a 15 passenger van just in case we could not catch a flight out of Miami. We were driving home, y'all. My husband was with us. He was like, babe, we driving home from Miami. We not getting stuck there. Y'all know my husband is the driver, like, right? So he was like, we driving home. We had one person that was lived in St. Louis, and he was like, we'll just have to figure out how to drop her off and then go to Chicago. But we had a 15 passenger van booked just in case we could not get on the flight. We got to the airport a little bit early. They offered us an earlier flight. We got on that flight, and literally, when I say literally 10 minutes after we got off of our plane, we were walking through the airport, to get our bags. And they were like, airport shut down because 3 of the traffic control workers had just tested positive for COVID. There was no flights being able to land or leave. And I was like, Jesus, because we would have literally been stuck in Miami and had to drive home. Like, that was just, but
That was it.
yeah,
Yep.
it was an amazing trip. But yeah, we were in the middle of it. And yeah, I was just about to ask about unexpected plans due to Rona. So we just watch things until the last minute, and we make decisions based on what's going on. And we always, always, always implore people. We cannot, require or make people purchase an insurance policy, but we definitely always suggest it. And we can't even strongly suggest it, but we say, hey, I am the Baptist preacher of travel insurance. Everybody knows this. Like, there's no reason, especially during a pandemic, that we are traveling without travel insurance. I don't care if you're going domestic or international, like, travel insurance is imperative right now. Okay. Imperative. Yes, Nicole, nothing but God, for real, because we would have been real mad if we had to drive home from Miami, but we was doing it. We was doing it though, but we were. That was a crazy trip. Should I buy insurance now for 2023 trips? You can. And let me just say this: if you have pre-existing conditions, you must purchase your policy within 10 days of making your initial deposit, right? If you don't have pre-existing conditions, it's not like, a rush thing to purchase a policy. But I will say, the further away you get from deposit and the closer you get to final payment, the more your policy is going to cost. If you purchase your policy now and you're not sure about what air is going to cost and excursions and things like that, you can always wait till later to add it, or you can do some research and kind of do some guesstimations on how much additional you need to add to your policy to be covered. But you can always make modifications, okay? Let's see. Lori said, that's dope. Yes, I worried about nothing. It was so refreshing because I'm the planner in every group of my life. Yes, Lori, like, the planner in me loves doing this. But I know to be the planner for everything is like sometimes very frustrating because people don't follow your plan, and you be like, girl, this wasn't your plan. That ain't what I said. Do we have any other questions? Instagram, do you have questions? I'm trying to see. Trying to see. No questions on Instagram. We want to thank the ladies for joining us today and for giving their take on their experience with travel with Ladies and Luggage. Let's see. Someone said, is there an annual travel insurance policy, and how does that work? How does that work? Yes, you can purchase an annual insurance policy. But here's the thing. If you So I'm trying to see how to put it. If your travels are more than $5,000 for the year, it kind of isn't um, plausible for you to purchase one, because say for instance you have to cancel both of your trips, but you have 4 trips, you have to cancel 2 of your 4 trips, and the policy will only cover up to $5,000. We never expect to have to cancel or things to happen when when we're traveling, but that annual policy only covers up to $5,000 max. So if you have 4 trips and they are well above $5,000, those other trips, if something happens and you need to cancel, you will not be able to put a claim in on those policies. Annual policy is absolutely the cheapest way to go, but yeah, just know that. Real quick, please share the fitness Facebook page before you end. Oh,
I'm,
absolutely.
I'm signing off, guys. I'll see you online.
Thank you.
All right.
Anita. Let's see. I'll talk about that in 1 second, D. Any info on the Italy flight? Yes, we sent out preliminary information probably 2 days ago, but we're going to resend that email out to those who are booked for Italy to give you the flight details, like the carrier and the flight times. Again, it's still going to be out of New York City. We're still going to fly into Florence and out of Venice. But we'll give you more detailed information about the Italy flight probably on Monday. Okay. I want to make sure they just stopped coming. Who said that? Someone said, I want to make sure I'm still getting emails. They just stopped coming. I can't see your name. I look forward to eventually traveling with Ladies Luggage. Yes, June, let's get it. Now, someone said something earlier about that they're over the age of the 57. So we have noticed, a huge trend in our ladies 60 plus traveling with us. And so our last Dubai trip, which was in October, which was in October, probably more than half of our people were above 60. Okay. So we know that we're going to make a few changes and probably offer trips exclusively for y'all. I sent out I put a post in the Facebook group, like auntie, because y'all auntie, y'all auntie. Exclusively for y'all, because I know like the last Dubai trip we went to the expo, and baby, listen here, y'all was not happy because all that walking, y'all was like, I'm not about this life. Okay, I'm not about this life. So we want to make sure that we are accommodating you guys correctly, and that we are planning things exclusively for you so that you will be comfortable, because the cultural trips to Dubai are definitely very extensive. There's a lot of walking, although we do make sure that we say that a lot. But we want to make sure that we want to put experiences together for our 60 plus crowd to make you guys comfortable as well. Okay. Let's see. Could you test my emails? You gotta tell me who you are. Who is that? I can't see your name. Somebody said, whoever said, could you test my email as well? Because I don't know if mine are coming through. Who said that? Will you have opportunity to upgrade our seat if we book our flights to Italy with L&L? I will ask our vendor and see. Listen, the thing about upgrading, when we do groups, they don't allow for a lot. Oh, Melanie Ivory. Oh yeah, because I didn't see you, Melanie. Melanie, I'm sorry, Ivy, Melanie Dyer. Okay. They don't allow for a lot of wiggle room. They don't allow for a lot of change. They don't allow, you have to, Melanie, you have to allow StreamYard to see your name. I think it's something where you have to just push the button and say allow StreamYard to see your name or something like that. So we will ask them about that. Who was that, Pat? We'll ask them about that. Yeah, because when we do the groups, they don't give us a whole lot of wiggle room as far as upgrades are concerned. Now, like for Emirates, it's a little bit different. We can request, and even we did that for Greece. We did that for Greece too. When we offered the business class, the time that we offered it, no one wanted it. So we just took it off the plate because when you do groups, they only allow you to cancel a certain number of those seats. So if we hold on to them and we don't use them, we have to pay for them. So that's why when we don't get the interest in them, we don't, we just let them go. Okay. So when everyone was saying, no, I'll just do, economy, that was the reason why we did not have access to those business classes again. I would love to travel with your group, but have overlooked any group trips that you have planned for July and August because as a teacher, that's the only time. So that's a good question. Someone on Instagram says that they are a teacher, so they can really only travel in July and August. We do have things coming up for July and August. I will go over the list again here in a few minutes before we are done with the live. We definitely having a grill in July. And what's in August? Surprise trip is in August. What else is in July? Depending on when you're out in June, we have late June. We're doing into July 1st. We're doing Italy. So, but I will go over the schedule. Oh, yep, I see you now, Melanie. Is Thailand a popular trip? I know it hasn't been mentioned. Yes, it is very popular. People love Thailand, and we definitely can't wait for the Thai food. We cannot wait for the Thai food. Since you are now, will you fly to Chicago to be with the group or meet us? Meet y'all. 9 times out of 10, I will meet you guys where we are because it's just easier for me to fly from Atlanta to the destination because Delta got non-stops. Chicago be playing. I got to Atlanta like, oh, I might like Delta. Yo, these non-stops is real cute. That the good Daphne worked for Delta. You said what, Valerie?
Daisha, a question.
Mm-hmm.
So the Singapore trip.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not just that. My question is, like for these trips where the flight time is like really long, like what is that like? Because my, issue is long flights. Like, I get a little stir crazy and I don't know if I can sit still that long.
So my method may be a little crazy for some people because I'm the person who I am going to, just for instance, for Dubai. So when we get onto our Dubai flights, I really don't sleep because I want to be able to go to sleep when we arrive in Dubai because our flight that leaves Dubai at 7:30, 8:30 in Chicago gets to Dubai at 7:30 p.m. So I want to be able to sleep when I get there. So I really don't sleep on my flight. But some people that may not work for them. Now you're gonna have jet lag when you because if you sleep the whole time on the flight going, when you get there, you're gonna be wide awake. And then it's 7:30 and you up all night, and then now it's time to get up and be on the bus at 8:30, and now you're ready to go to sleep on the bus. So my way of doing it may not work for some people. But I definitely say like, bring maybe some puzzle books, or I know with Emirates, and I'm just using Dubai as an example. With Emirates, you can pre-select like movies, like they have some movies that are even still in theaters. So just like plan to watch movies, you may want to, I don't know if Xanax or whatever makes you fall asleep, but maybe have some type of pill that kind of calms you. We definitely suggest you're getting up, moving at least every hour and a half, 2 hours, because you can do that on those type of flights. And another thing would be one of my biggest suggestions would be, especially on a flight like that, is flying like business class because you have more room. You can kind of move around more. And so that helps. And then even on my flight home from Dubai, it's the same way because by the time we get home to Chicagoland, it's like 3:15 in the afternoon. So I really sleep maybe 6 hours in the beginning of the flight. And then after that, I'm up the remaining 6, 7 hours because I want to make sure that that I'm able to go to sleep at least by 8:30 when I get home. So I, like I said, I know sometimes it's really high anxiety for people who don't like those long flights, but maybe try to find something that, that doesn't put you to sleep, but kind of like gives you that calm. And then I don't watch movies at home. I don't watch TV at home. But when I get on those flights, I'm watching all the movies. Like by the time you get on the Dubai flight and you watch 5 or 6 movies, you're like, oh, we there? Okay, that was cool. And you get off. By the time we get to the hotel, it's like 9 o'clock. And then, we may grab some food and we're sleeping by 12:30, but we up on that bus. Yeah. Who was that? That I watched a lot of movies on the Dubai flight.
Yeah, I was also going to say the best thing to do is when you're on those international flights like that, there is space to move around. Get up and move. You can walk a big circle around the plane if you need to. There's space to do that. So make sure that you're moving a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that because I did the Dubai flight, but and that was a bit much because I don't sleep on airplanes. I don't sleep on any moving thing. So I'm awake the whole time. But I just got a little concerned. Like for Singapore, I looked it up and they said that's like an 18-hour direct flight. I'm like, oh my God, what do I do for 18 hours? And I'm just wondering, maybe I think the issue was I need to, I guess, go with the group because because I'm in New York, the flights you sometimes leave from somewhere else. So maybe I'll just meet the group wherever it leaves from. I think that may take a little of the
edge off. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then too, like I know on our Dubai flights, like my husband was on the plane. Him and a couple of other ladies were like doing whatever this word. It was some kind of thing that everybody could play at their seat. And they were challenging each other. It was like a trivia thing. So they were like, you're in your seat, and they were like doing this whole trivia game. But on that flight, it was, they were able to get up and move around. And so they were like, playing this trivia game. A lot of times on flights, especially because we're very strategic about our travel dates, our days of the week that we travel. Tuesdays and Wednesdays are typically our days. And so we did that because typically there are fewer people traveling on those days. And so sometimes you can get up and move around. And so you can get up and move next to someone, have conversations. And like Daphne said, getting up, walking around the plane, having conversations and things like that. That's definitely, but if you can find something again that doesn't push you to sleep, but kind of like give you that calmness, I would definitely look into it. I'm going to need an upgrade for Egypt. Yes, Laura, we will definitely be looking into that. Oh, hey, Jamina. What do the flight normally depart from? Example, the ski retreat. So, again, our base is primarily out of Chicagoland. So, if and when we do group flights, we would leave out of Chicagoland. So, if it's an international, we would leave out of O'Hare. Like for the glamping trip, air is included if you purchase that, and it's out of Chicago Midway because we're going to be on Southwest. So typically it's out of Chicagoland because you have to have 10 or more people in order to qualify for a group rate. So again, the base of our clients are out of Chicagoland, so that's why we do it that way. But I know for Italy, because of the way the flights are, we're going into one city and we're going out of another city. It was best for us to leave out of JFK. So we are leaving out of JFK for the Italy flight. For those that live outside of Chicago, have to book a flight from where they reside. Yes. Or a lot of people will meet us in Chicago and fly with the group. That's like what Valerie was saying. Maybe she'll come and she'll fly with the group so she won't feel so anxious about the flight. Okay. So I ain't gonna say some. Most people, they do that. They will come to Chicago. Now, what I will say, it is best if you are going to do that. It is best for you to come the day before because we leave people. we leave people. We can't hold the plane. And they leaves you and we leaves you. Okay. That's what I'm saying. So come the day before, because especially if we're leaving out of O'Hare, let me tell you something. People think that getting to the airport 2 hours before is a good thing. Especially now during COVID. I'm telling you, an international flight, you need a minimum of 5 hours. Period, point blank. I don't care what Ray Ray told you. You better get there at least 5 hours before, because first you got to stand in line. You got to stand in line to check your bags, right? Okay. So that line might be an hour and a half long. Then you have to go through pre-check, which may be another hour and a half. And then so it's like a lot of moving pieces, and you get into the airport 3 hours before, ain't gonna cut it, boo. And that's even almost for domestic. Like domestic, you may want to get there 3 hours before, because it's just a lot. Like this, people are ill, including TSA workers. And so people are not there. And so now lines are longer. Yes, Ray and them are not. I don't care what Ray and them tell you. Get there. They be like, you got pre-check. You got pre-check. You can get there like an hour before. Go ahead, Cletus. I promise you. We leaving. We gone. We're gonna be gone. And you're gonna have to figure out how to get there. Cause we out. Okay. So let's see. When is glamping? Glamping is April 29th through May 3rd. And again, that includes the flight from Chicago Midway on Southwest, and meals are included, excursions are included. But yes, let's see. Oh, MTW is in the building. Y'all see my brother? He get on my last nerve. Y'all know that. Him get on my last nerve, and my baby daddy. He said, try it if you want it, because I promise y'all, listen. And then even in destination, y'all, I'm for real about time. Like, we say we leaving at 8:30. We are not leaving at 8:36. So that means if we leaving at 8:30, you need to be in the lobby at 8:15, because we leaving at 8:30. We always give out, especially when we are international, we give out cards to the hotel, so you know where you need to go if you got to get on that Uber. I'm just saying, time is precious, and people pay. Some people have to save up more, or work hard, more hours to experience the thing, and then we get to a destination and we have to wait 30 and 40 minutes for someone to come. That's not fair. And then on top of that, tours, like our tour company in Dubai, our tour guide, Lulu, the amazing Lulu, she strategically plans things so we won't really have to stand in long lines when we arrive. And so now we're an hour late. It messes everything up. So we can't wait for nobody for 30 minutes. Okay, we say 8:30, we on the bus, and the wheels on the bus are going round and round. Okay, and that's it. I'm just saying. Listen, ask Ronetta. I love my sister, my brother. We went to Dubai and they was late coming back. They was like, it was just so far away, and I was like, listen, ain't no late. Like there's no late. Okay, there's just not. Let's see.
Hey sis, I gotta go.
Okay. Thank you for coming, girl. Go
All right, I love you guys.
Love you, Sissy.
Hey, Michael Whitaker. Late happy birthday, or early happy birthday.
Right, it's early.
All right, so see y'all later.
See
Bye.
You. What time would you what time would you recommend us getting there for the Jamaica flight if it leaves at 10? 6. At least 6. Okay. We can kind of reevaluate that again when we once we get closer to the travel date, because things may be a little bit different then. But right now I'm saying 6. Okay. 6. This is the kind of travel tip people need to hear. I've never flown international. Yes, Nisi, I agree. This is my first time as well. No CPT. We do not do color people time. We don't do it. Just like it's just a no for me. So glad you said that because I left the travel group due to disorganization and late. Listen, we've had people upset with us because we gotta go. Like we cannot wait for people to be like, I was putting on my makeup, and this is also another reason why the majority of our international trips, our Dubai's, our Greece, Italy, and trips like that, I don't care if it's 6 of y'all coming and 3 of y'all want to be in one room, 3 no, we only let 2 people be in a room because there is no way, African American, clear, or otherwise, that more than 2 women can be in a room together and have to be on a bus at 8 o'clock in the morning, and y'all 4 y'all in the room and everybody gonna be on time. Nope. Somebody getting left every single day in that scenario. Now we're in a Jamaica, a Dominican Republic, a place like that, and the schedules are not as tight where we have to be on buses. Like, Abu Dhabi is 2 hours away from Dubai. Okay. So, we can't compromise being late every day. So that's that two people in a room. And that's why people are like, can it be 3? No, we cannot all be in a room together. 4 of us talking about we gonna be on that bus at 8 o'clock. And I ain't talking about coming to the bus. I'm talking about being on the bus at 8. Okay? No way. What time y'all getting up? 2? Because it ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work. Listen, Nisi, tell the truth and shame the devil. I'm just telling y'all because people will try to be like, but we can all be together. We friends. Woo, woo, woo. I love it. But y'all folk can't be in a room together and we going to Dubai. Nope. Can y'all fit in the room together? Yep. Are y'all finna be in the room together on a ladies and luggage trip like that? Nope. It just can't happen because we're compromising being late. Well, no, we ain't compromising being late. Y'all, saying that y'all gonna get left every day because we leaving. Oh, listen, like this last trip, we definitely left people at the hotel. We can't be late. Sorry. Good to hear y'all respectful time. I'd rather be early and wait opposed to rushing. Yes, and then like I said, it's places. Our tour guide, she sets these things up in advance so that we can move in a certain way. So we leaving the Burj Khalifa and we're going here and we're on a time schedule. And so if we are 30 minutes late, now you have 5 other groups that have come before you. And now you finna be 2 hours behind now because, it's just we can't do it. Is there a link to see where our trips are? Let's see. Let me put it here. I'm putting the link in Instagram, y'all. Hold on. .com. That is our website, Miss Queen Lady. Is there that I could go to see? Yep, I just posted the link in there. That's where the screening of roommates come in. So listen, we don't make anybody. We're not having anybody be responsible for their roommate. We all grown. Now, if it's your friend and y'all coming and y'all traveling together, you might be like, girl, we finna get left. Okay. But I'm leaving my husband. Do y'all hear what I'm telling you? I'm leaving him. You gonna make me late? I'm leaving you. And he knows this. And this is I'm you gonna make me late? I'm leaving you. Because I'm not gonna be late. Like I can't, there's no way for me to be able to say you guys don't be late and then here I am coming late. There's no way. I'm not gonna be late. You're gonna always get there and I'm gonna be there before you. You're gonna always get to the place and I'm gonna be there before you. And a lot of people don't like I set my watch. I set my timer on my phone. If Lulu tells us in Dubai we need to be back here at 11 o'clock, I'm setting my watch for 10:35 to tell me now it's time for you to get back to the checkpoint. Okay. Oh, he's talking about I ain't leaving him. Oh, but I do. I'm leaving you, bro. The girls behind us in Dubai looking. Listen, they looking because even this last time we were in Dubai at the Burj Khalifa, some people had to go to the restroom before we went up, and this whole group of Germans, were they German or Russians? They started gathering. I'm like, let's go, y'all. Just get in the line, get in the line. You know, we got to do a Chicago, put somebody right here on the side so nobody can get in front of us kind of thing. So the whole group, and that's what I'm saying. If we would have been 10 minutes past that, it'd have been a wrap. We'd have been way behind schedule for the rest of the day. And people make plans like, hey, after the group finishes this, I'm gonna do Dubai in the sky, or I'm gonna do something on my own. I plan for dinner or whatever. And so now we 2 hours late and their whole, rest of their trip is messed up. We ain't doing it. Okay. I'm waiting on our assistant to tell us when she's done with the wheel for today. So Instagram, I know you guys may not know, but you have to post your badges in the Facebook community in order to qualify for the daily prizes. So we don't have a winner yet for yesterday, but as soon as she uploads those into the wheel, then we will announce the winner from yesterday. I'm trying to see, is all the prices on there for the trips? Yes. The only price that you will not see on there is the sold out week for Negril, which is week 1, and Singapore, because Singapore is not open yet. But I'm going to go over this because I have a meeting with my business partners in a little bit. But I'm going to go over the 2022 and 2023 trip list right now. Is there a link that I need to click on to sign up for the Fit Challenge, or is it even a challenge? I'm not going to say it's a challenge. It's a movement, because I don't want people to feel like it's mandatory, because it's not. But we have secured a domain name, so we may have a separate website, for us to click on. I probably maybe put our monthly Zoom link or something like that on there. So, but as of right now, it's not a challenge. Okay, it's just a movement. So here we go with the dates. If you got your pen, so that you can write down your favorite ones. And if you have questions about them, you can definitely ask. This is the Q&A day. So after I finish this, I still should have about 20 minutes before I have to jump off. And so if you have questions about any of these, you can ask then. Okay. So this is 2022 starting. And it's not on the web. It is on the website, but it's under special events. So you have to click the special events tab, and that is the Tampa New Edition trip, and that is April 6th through the 10th. So you won't see it under the typically where you see our trips at. But if you click on the top of the page where it says special events, then let me see if I can go to it here and show you on the screen. Hold on 1 minute. And I'll show you, because I know someone asked about it yesterday, and it's like, I don't see it. Okay, so share. Hold on, let's see. So this is the website. If you click here, you can see our blog. We have more blogs that we need to put up there. But this is the March 5th event that I was talking about, but it's probably going to end up being at Tilly's. And then this is the New Edition experience. But as you can see, it's not under the tab where the rest of the trips are. Okay. So again, you will have to go under special events to find the New Edition. Okay. Stop sharing. But I put it there again because y'all was on my heels about getting it up quick. So it couldn't go on the website because it was a lot more work. Okay. So that's the first event of the year. Okay. I will, Lisa. Which is the New Edition. We'll be in Tampa. We have our own lounge area. We have open bar for 3 hours, and we have food for 3 hours. We have one room left and 11 tickets left. So that is selling out soon, and that is April 6th through the 10th. The next thing is Girls Gone Glamping. Our glamping trip, April 29th through May 3rd. Vegas Reimagined. Our luxury Vegas experience is June 7th through the 11th, where we will be staying at the amazing Waldorf Astoria. Tour of Italy, June 24th through July 1st. Negril Week 1 is July 8th through the 12th. That week is sold out. We have Negril Week 2, July 15th through the 19th. We still have space on that one. Our celebrity host for that weekend is Mr. David Rupp and Leon Robinson himself. Our surprise international trip is August 23rd through the 31st. Greece, the remix, is October 5th through the 14th. We have 2 weeks in Dubai. Week 1 is October 10th through the 18th. Week 2, October 19th through 27th. Then we have our ski retreat, which is November 11th through the 14th. Thailand, November 16th through 24th. And our New Year's Eve in Hawaii experience is December 28th through January 3rd. I believe we have only a few more spots available for that, because I think we're almost at 30 for that one. 2023, the Dubai Tranquility, which is, we will have a beach, spa, and shopping experience. It's not yet up on the website, but it is going to be January 24th through February 1st. We have Morocco, May 21 through 30. Our Punta Cana experience, we have a few spots still available for that, May 27th through 31. Negril is July 7th through 11th. Actually, we have Egypt, and I just got an email this morning that we are sold out for Egypt for the second time. And that is September 30th through October 9th. If you're interested, you need to let me know. We may start a waiting list to see if we can get more spots, but we've already gotten more spots, so they may not give us any more. Our Dubai cultural experience is October 17th through 24th. Seychelles is November 3rd through the 11th. Our Cartagena is December 3rd through the 10th. And then we have Singapore and Bali for New Year's Eve 2023 into 2024 is December 27th through January 4th. And this trip will become available on Monday. Unless you're VIP, then you'll have access on Sunday. Any questions? Any South African 23? Not yet for 23, but I was just about to say, because we were not able to go to South Africa for New Year's Eve, which was what was on the schedule, we will be opening that up again. We are going in September now. They were able to move our date to September this year. I'm talking off the top of my head, but I'm almost certain it's September 12th through the 20th. Yes, September 12th through 20th, and we will be adding that back to the website next week. So if you want to go to South Africa this year, it will be available to book this week, and the dates are September 12th through September 20th. Will there be an LA trip? Yes. There will be. We are adding a few domestic things back to the books this year. LA is one. I believe we're going to do New Orleans. LA will be for Memorial Day. Haven't decided. I haven't decided for, as far as New Orleans is concerned, what the dates are going to be, but that is definitely going to be on the schedule. Someone said Napa. I'm going to look at Napa as well, probably maybe for September, if we can't get there in April, but April is so close. Yes, New Orleans, we have to go try the food. Okay. How many ladies going to Egypt? I love bigger trips. Right now, I think we are at 50, Shanique. Oh, so which means we'll probably end up at about a 40 point like we were in Greece. Okay. Because we always have people to fall off. Okay. So we'll probably end up being at around 40-ish, probably like the same as we were for Greece. Okay, but we have 50 people signed up. Yep, I got the alert this morning that we were sold out. Any other questions? How many days do you think the stay will be for New Orleans? It's probably like a weekend, like a 4-day, 3-night, or something like that. We could look at it. We could look at Martha's Vineyard. I really want to go to the Hamptons. Like, I want to be real bougie for like just one weekend. Y'all, listen, I'm just gonna tell y'all. So we kind of bougie around here. Like, we bougie, but we got a little bit of ghetto. So, yes, we have some 5-star luxury trips. But then typically when we do our musical experiences, we won't really look at a 5-star hotel. Now our Dubai, we're always at a 5-star. But we don't always just look at 5-star. Okay, we bougetto. I just want y'all to know. Okay, just saying, just so y'all can be clear. We not the rich aunties. Not saying that we ain't got the rich auntie status, but we like comfort. Okay, will it be for Essence? Probably. Phew, child. Essence stresses me out. Do you hear what I'm telling you? Essence stresses me out, and I gotta see it. It almost I want to say I don't think that they're having it this year. Maybe virtual again. Maybe virtual again this year. She said, I have found my people. Yes, honey, we are bougetto. Okay. Can we do 3